How did you use new media technologies in the research, planning, construction and evaluation stages? New technologies have played an important role and have made a massive impact on the production of my cross-media package. Opening with the research of my poster, website and trailer, I used a varied number of technologies such as the internet as well as YouTube, which I used to search for a number of horror movies which I felt would help to create my own. I then used Photoshop to gather my information for my initial ideas and mood board and presented it as an image. I finally used WordPress, a cloud-based blogging site, where I uploaded my initial ideas and mood board. This then allowed my teacher to check my work straight from the internet rather than me having to hand work into them. After my research, I was able to start with the planning of my production of my cross-media package. I began by using WordPress to upload my treatment and storyboard so my teacher could view them. I also used Final Cut for my focus group so I could show the filming of my audience giving me their feedback, as well as showing the viewers images of which posters, website and trailers I had shown to my focus group. During the construction of my cross-media package, I used a number of technologies such as the use of a SLR camera and a HD digital video camera. These helped me film the clips for my trailers as well as taking images to use on my website and poster. This allowed me to take footage and images of a high standard. I also used an iMac throughout my project, which was convenient to me as it had all the programs that I needed to produce my cross-media package, such as Photoshop, Final Cut and Safari. I used Photoshop when producing my movie poster, website and billing block for my trailer. This allowed me to have more control within the creation and editing of my products. I used tools such as the select tool to move images and layers around on my website and poster. For example, on my poster, I layered my main character on top of my masked killer. I also used a magic erase tool which erased the background of my image of my masked murderer without erasing the killer himself. I also found it made it quicker than having to use the normal rubber tool and having to rub out every separate section manually, therefore saving time which can be used elsewhere. I also used the horizontal type tool to add text onto my poster and website, as well as for the billing blocks on my trailer. I then used a program called Final Cut in order to create my trailer. As this was the first time I was using Final Cut, it took me a while to get used to how to use it and how the different tools helped to edit my work. I used different tools such as the select tool which allowed me to log and transfer my movie clips from an SD card onto Final Cut. This also allowed me to move my film clips as well as sound clips around the screen. I also used a razor tool which allowed me to crop my film clips down to the length I wanted them to be or to a particular scene that I wanted from the clip. In order to play around with the sound settings, I had to click on the tool called Toggle Clip Overlay, which presented a bar on the clip which represented the volume of the sound in the clip. The toggle clip overlay combined with the pen tool allowed me to lower and raise the level of sound in order to add more effect and tension to my scene. I also used filters which could be selected to play over video clips. The effect Bad Movie can be seen on the last scene of my trailer showing my killer. Finally, I used some software integration allowing me to insert images and sounds onto my trailer. I used a program called GarageBand which allowed me to transfer sound clips onto my trailer on Final Cut which were copyright free. I also used software integration between Photoshop and Final Cut by transferring my Photoshop files into images, which could be used as billing blocks on Final Cut within my trailer. The evaluation of my cross-media package was also edited and finished using Final Cut, which allowed me to move my images around on the page in order to fit my voice recording so the images were shown when they were being spoken about. I also used Photoshop to edit and save my print screens as images, which could be used on Final Cut. I also used YouTube in order to upload my trailer on the web so my teacher and peers could view my finished trailer and comment what they felt was successful and what they felt wasn't so successful. Finally, I used the cloud-based blogging site WordPress to upload all my work in order for my teacher to view my progress and mark my cross-media package and coursework as a whole.